I said, gosh, I look like a gospel singer. I need a haircut bad. But anyway, I have been to a lot of challenges. I've never been to one with this many people, so I feel like I'm on Easter Sunday church services. You know? But anyway, I want to first say that I applaud all of you for wanting to have your own business. It's the all-American way. It's going to be a great thing. It's one of those things that you're going to be able to do what you want to do. And I think was it Curtis? He talked about, well, I didn't realize what all was involved in it. Which means, and I'm sure all of you realize, there's a lot of time involved in running your own business. But the good part about it is you get to spend all day doing something you like. Whereas if you go to work for somebody else, you'll spend 8 hours a day doing something you may not like, and then you'll go home dreading the fact that you got to go back and do it again tomorrow. Okay? And after a while, that gets really monotonous. So applaud yourself. Go ahead and applaud yourself. Because you are going to be business owners. Some of you already are. Let me tell you a little bit about People Incorporated and what we can do as far as financial assistance. Because our role is completely different from the sophistication that you're going to see here. Not to say that we don't have our own little right of sophistication, but we stop at a level far below what they can do. Okay, we are in the business. We're a nonprofit agency, community action agency, and our goal is to assist people who need a hand up. Okay, not necessarily a handout, but a hand up. And that means if you can't get a business loan from a bank because you just don't have the financial net worth that you need, or the collateral might be weak, or there's been problems with credit history in the past, those are things that we're able to nurture in an easier way than the banks are able to, because their regulations come from way out here. Okay, and that's no fault of theirs. That's just the makeup of the financial industry. And so we want to take those of you who may have that issue. We can do little loans. They're going to laugh. We can do a loan for $500 working capital if you want us to. We can do loans for $250,000. If you're in a tourism type of business, we can do up to $1 million if we have the funds available, which we do. But I mean, if we do you $1 million loan, everybody else is going to have to wait till next year, because we are grant funded. Okay. But just to give you a very short idea of what we look at, we want to see your business plan, which I guess that's already something you've been through here. Okay. And I hope that you can see the importance of that business plan, because it's kind of like your rule book or your Bible or whatever you want to refer to it. It's a good reference for you to kind of keep your focus on what your mission is, what your goal is, and you can actually check it against the projections that you've got and say, hey, I need to retweak this. So we want to see your business plan. We want to get an application on you for your credit report. We want to provide training and technical assistance at no charge to you. And we offer, Natasha, how many programs do we offer?
Oh my goodness, more than I can come up with on the fly.
Okay, so if you're starting into business and you just have some questions about financial instruction or whatever, contact us. Go to our website and you can find all the contact information that you need there. There's no charge for any of the training, so it's there for you. And that's one of the advantages of working for a nonprofit, is we can do that without having to say, well, write me a check and I'll teach you something. So, but anyway, we're going to take your application and your personal business plan, or your business plan. We're going to look at that. We're not going to write the business plan for you, because then that becomes a conflict of interest. We write your business plan for you, and then we write you a check to do your business, and your business fails. Whose fault is it? Well, we don't want that. So we want you to use the expertise of other people who we have in the Small Business Development Centers all across the region, at Southwest Virginia Community College, at Virginia Highlands Community College, and whichever ones I can't recall. They're stocked with people who do that. That's what they do every day, and there's no cost of doing that. So if you've had problems with your business plan and you need some resources on that, you can let me know. I have business cards up here, and I can get you in touch with somebody. We want to look at that, and then we want to try to get this loan, or whatever amount it is, to you. We have a flat rate, basically. It's not good and it's not bad. It's 6.25%. We do require collateral on all loans. It can be business equipment. It can be inventory. It can be whatever. We even take real estate. And if we do take real estate, then we're a little bit more flexible, as long as the board approves it, on extending that term out. Put it on balloon notes, and payments are a little bit amortize it longer and then the payments aren't as much. Because naturally, if you do $100,000 loan for 6 years, it's gonna be a pretty hefty payment. So we have some guidelines that we go by, but we're also pretty flexible. But we wanna look at your credit and we wanna offer nurturing and advice in that regard if it needs to be done. We may ask you to take a class or two before you actually undergo the business side of it, just to make sure that you're grounded well enough to, accept all the challenges that come with business entrepreneurs. So, but we want to be your advocate. We want to be help as much as we can to get you grounded. If these guys aren't able to help you, and you need to come to us. We practice the same confidentiality law rules that they may talk about. We have your best interest at heart, and I'm the senior credit manager for People Incorporated. But since we don't have anybody else in the lending department, I'm also the business development manager and the collector and all that other stuff. So,
Just for a week or two. Just for a week or two.
Just till Monday. Got anyone coming on Monday? So I'm gonna let these guys talk. They can fight over who wants to go next. And then when we're done, you can just fire off any questions that you like. Would that be okay, Natasha?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. But I'm glad to be here.